Hi everybody, Ben here from Art Less Ordinary. So, tonight I'm going to stick with my black and white theme that I did last night because I was really happy with the results. So I've decided to do an infinity pour with just black and white and see how this turns out. So, I am using Eraldo di Paulo paints in white and black. Nothing special, no colours, silvers, nothing extra added, no silicone. I'm just using a mixture of 66 grams glue, 114 grams floetrol, and 45 grams paint for each colour. So in total it gives me, well, each colour is about 215 grams of mixture, so it's about 430 grams in total, probably a little bit for this size canvas, but once I'd made it up it was already made, so it should be fun. So I thought about doing this a little while ago, but I wasn't too sure how it was going to work out. But I thought, you know what, I'll just use black in one cup, white in the other, and see how I go. I'm hoping not to get too much grey, and just to get more black and white into twining weaves, lines, whatever they are. And really, it's just a matter of seeing how it goes. That's the fun of it. Do some tests, and if it works out, then you can go, I like that, I'm going to do more of that, or that was a failure, I'm not going to do that again. So, oops, I finished stirring, so I can take my stirring sticks out. I'm just scraping. Oh, already spilling. I am known to be a little bit clumsy. If you haven't noticed by some of my videos already, I do tend to drop paint in things, spill paint, and all those other fun things that go along with using a liquid paint medium. I think that's sometimes half the fun, seeing how not messy you can get, and usually it's messier than you plan. So I probably should have got into my paint clothes. So if you always see me mostly wearing the same clothes, it's because they're my paint clothes. I chuck them on. So, because my apron's good, but on this table it was catching a little bit and getting in my way. So I'm going to wait until I've got my new art table, which it's going to be a little while. Well, who knows? I'm getting everything set up bit by bit. So I don't know when that's going to be, but here we go. Get the spin going with my hands. Once you got the rhythm going, pick up the cups, and these are going to be really full, and try and do a spin of it. I'm just making sure I've got all the paint out of the cups. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more weaved, but who knows? Let's see how it goes once I've tilted. This could be something I may have to practice on a little bit more, but so just wiggle it around a bit. Might go over this corner first, over and back, over this corner and back. It's looking quite interesting. Then we go over this corner quickly, yeah, and back, and the last corner, and back. So I think I'm going to get off a little bit more of this corner up here. I might try and take a little bit more off. Don't want to So this is looking different to how I was expecting it. I kind of feel like my middle, like I like it. I just think I've got a little bit too much white, and I don't know if I'm game enough to do a couple of ribbons with this. I don't want to. No, I don't want to. Sometimes I find, well, most of the time I find if I try and fix it, I'm just going to make a mess. So I'm not going to attempt to fix it. I think that corner was pretty good. So these infinity pours are actually really quick paintings once you get going. I am getting more little effects and cells come up through it. Sometimes I don't know whether I've over tipped off paint or not enough. Whether I should have taken off a different corner first. So many decisions when it comes to this, because each way that you do it, you will get a slightly different effect. And I've got to watch my shirt. I've got little tassels, whatever they're called, the things for my hoodie. Nearly dropped them into the paint. So I'm liking it. It's different. I probably would have preferred not so much bold white, but there is lines going through it which kind of do give it some sort of movement or different. This is kind of hard to explain what I see in this, but I do like it. I think it's one of those ones that each time you see it, you may see something slightly different. I may give it a slight torch, hey? How do we think of that? See if giving it a slight torch actually brings up anything different or not. didn't really do a lot, mostly just popped bubbles. When it popped bubbles, it brings up a slight different colour underneath if there is any. Well, I think that's it. Kind of different. I think it's something I'm gonna, each time I think you do it and you do a different spin, you'd probably get quite a different look to it. But yeah, well, let's bring it down for a closer look. There we go. So yeah, unusual. I was kind of expecting something a little bit different, but I'm not displeased with what I'm seeing. There is quite a lot of detail in this, especially this side here, which has got the white where the black's coming through. It's not exactly like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. The colours are just kind of blending, where you've got this light colour going over the dark, but it's not super white. It's kind of speckled. And we've got this corner which is quite white, but then we do have the black lines running through it. Cool. Well, I think I might leave it as that. There's not much more I can do. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, share, like, leave comments, and tell me if you like certain parts of it, or you just like or dislike the whole thing. Love to hear from yous. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.